sitting like a boss, bring the workers out. Press on the exhaust, we be skirting now. No, we not the same, what you talking about? Got me all up in your mentions, musta heard around. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, tell them break it down. ISO Wendy's in your town, don't forget the dollar sign. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, tell them get in line. Hold it down, came up from the underground. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, sounds good. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, sounds good. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, sounds good. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, sounds good. In the picture, let me crop them out. They told us trust the process, we ain't stopping now. They know that it's a scene when we popping out. Came up from the dirt, yeah, we popping out. This our year, yeah, we finna lock it down. We the top boys in your city when we come around. ISO no POP, tell them hold it down. We been dropping every month, we ain't slowing down, nah. Ayy, sitting like a boss, bring the workers out. Press on the exhaust, we be skirting now. No, we not the same, what you talking about? Got me all up in your mentions, musta heard around. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, tell them break it down. ISO Wendy's in your town, don't forget the dollar sign. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, tell them get in line. Hold it down, came up from the underground. Ayy, tried to play me back then, but you learning now. Do not play with fire, you be burning out. It's like butter, baby butter, when I churn it out. They gon' talk behind your back until you turn around. 360, I'm on preheat, I be baking all the good. Chef Curry hit my shimmy, throw it up at half court. Tryna beat me, bet you can't, you would do it if you could. ISO to the indies, now you got it understood. Yeah, sitting like a boss, bring the workers out. Press on the exhaust, we be skirting now. No, we not the same, what you talking about? Got me all up in your mentions, musta heard around. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, tell them break it down. ISO Wendy's in your town, don't forget the dollar sign. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, tell them get in line. Hold it down, came up from the underground. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, sounds good. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, sounds good. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, sounds good. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, sounds good.
Feels good?
Going too slow.
I think for you, you're gonna have to go to 2.
Yeah. I feel like I don't have no power.
Yeah, go to 2 because everything affects the.
And I'm too heavy. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
So we'll just to compensate. You keep yours on 2.
All right.
Very good. All right. Yeah, they're electric. That's how they work. Right? So here we are at the love seat. From the love seats, we get to see on a clear day, you can see the coast of Venezuela over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can actually see the coast of Venezuela on a clear day. It's only like about 35 miles from here.
Yeah.
So it's pretty close.
Yeah.
And over here, over on this side, that's where we call the Spanish waters, where the boats are. And over on this side, we call it the Caracas Bay, where the water is like aqua blue right there. That's just a local beach where anybody can go and you could have a swim over there. Besides it right there, that's a restaurant. So from here we're going down, we're going behind those apartments right there. We're going on that stretch right there that separates both sides of the water. We're going where you see that the blue and yellow roof building. From there we're going a little bit off-road, and behind this oil rig right here, there's a fortress that was built in the 17th century. So we're going to go all the way to the top. From the top we have a full 360 view of the complete surroundings.
Yeah.
Nice to make some photos over there. And over there where you see this other oil platform, that's called the Tugboat Beach. It's one of the more popular snorkeling and diving spots on the island.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why when we get there. Yeah, from there we're gonna go up the hill. Up top there's a quarantine house, no COVID. It's a monument. I'll tell you something about that also. And then all the way over there where you see the water again is like aqua blue. We're going over there also. That's called Director's Bay. Yeah, and I'll give you some history to that also.
All right.
All right.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like we're off-roading.
This fortress is called Fort Baconburg, and it was built in 1701. It took about 3 years for them to build, so 1704 they had already established, set up themselves here to defend the island from this point against the English mainly and the French. Those were the two countries that they were getting attacked by. And who were they? The Dutch. So the Dutch command back in the day was called Nicolas van Beek, and he was the one that ordered to build this fort. These cannons that you see right here, they're actually original. They used to be on the top up there, and of course they lower them for safety reasons. Behind you over there, those are also some original cannons. The only thing is that they maintain those, they paint them like on a yearly basis, so they're much better compared to these ones. This ramp right here, it was built to allow the cannons to be rolled up. To facilitate that. And right here, where you see this spot, the commander used to live right here. Yeah, it was a house right here.
Oh, okay.
Foundation, but this is where the probably saw a few of those, right?
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
It's coming your way. Up your leg.
Angela. Oh. You ain't him? It said it was. She said it was coming to you. Where you go?
Hear well.
So to give you an idea of how it used to be up top here, over there, this is the first level.
Yeah.
The fence right here. But over there, where you see that hill,
Yeah.
it's called Cabritonberg. But there used to be soldiers on the top of that hill also, basically looking out over on the coastline of the Spanish waters to make sure that they weren't ambushed from that side. Over there, where you see the old house, that's the quarantine house that we couldn't see. Behind it also, there's another high spot that they call the uitkijk, which just basically means lookout. And behind that spot there also, there used to be a lookout spot, looking over the coastline there, just to make sure
Yeah.
it's out from that side. This was just a guard.
All right.
If you come up top here, you can see what it looks like.
Stay there all the time?
Yes. I mean, it wasn't closed up, so I think it was okay.
Yeah.
Get out. But yeah, there was a guard here all the time too.
Feel how this. It's cool though. It's actually cooler. It's like a few degrees cooler in here than it's out there.
And you'll notice when we go to the fortress also, you'll feel like it's cooler inside.
Clear water, boy. You would think with you would think with all this, the oil refiner and all that, this would be polluted.
No, because they're not drilling here.
Or they're not drilling. So
It's just
okay,
here for maintenance.
all right, oh, okay,
Yeah, repairs, and once they're done, then it has to go
Oh,
back to
okay.
wherever the next
yeah.
job is. You know? So they're just here for both of them. They don't stay here for a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
This one is expected to leave in December.
Mm.
This one maybe soon.
All right.
Yeah. But back in the day, when Shell used to be here, all this area used to be filled with tanks.
Yeah.
All over this area used to be filled with tanks over there. There were 48 of them actually.
Wow.
Now there's only one just for historical reasons.
Yeah.
There used to be 48 tanks over here.
Or those tanks.
Yes, oil and gas tanks. Yes.
Oh, okay. 48.
They
Wow.
weren't, and they weren't drilling over here, but it was refinery over
Yeah.
here. Yeah. So they were bringing the raw crude,
Crude oil. Yeah.
and they would refine it. Then export. Dutch, you can see some English, you can see some Papamento. Bon appetit, that's pretty
Yeah.
Yeah. We use it here also. Hopi douche. Douche is just a positive word. So anything that's douche,
Okay.
you might call your food douche, you might call your partner douche, you
Yeah.
might call your kid douche. It's just a positive
Okay.
word. Nice.
And what's Maggie?
Maggie? Maggie, it's a brand. So you probably they make like kind of like soy
Oh,
sauce.
this is okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And but because here, hey, Kirikiko, what's the bone? The secret ingredient is love and Maggie. So it's basically
Yeah.
wordplay,
Yeah.
food and New deal. That's it. No steak, things or getting sick. They were mainly sick seamen that were coming on the island. If they were suspected of having like any infectious disease, from the stairs at the front, they would have gone to the top floor for observation. If they were diagnosed, they would have gone to the middle section right here. And if they were terminally ill, they would have gone to the basement. You could just step up on the step right here. Yeah, so there's the stairs right here that they would come from here, they would go down, and they would just directly to the right. Or if they were already very sick from the ship, they would come through the entrance there and they would just go on the building. This is where they would be for recovery. Maybe you guys know, maybe not, but the word, do you know some French? No?
Let's try me. Sometimes I know stuff that I don't even
That is okay. So there's a French word, Quran, which means 40, just 40, Quran, and that's where the word quarantine derived from that French word. So actually, when they came here, they had to stay here for 40 days. You know, it's not like now COVID, we did 14, 10, whatever.
Yeah.
They stuck to the true meaning of the word, which was 40 days. Because that's the only way they knew how to, figure out whether you were still sick or not.
Yeah.
So 40 days here, and if they were good, they were allowed to go inland, or if they had to go back on the boat, they could do that after 40 days. That was one of the options, for the terminally ill people. So these posts that you see right here, they were actually like like sheets hanging from post to post, and that would be their beds.
Okay.
Like a hammock.
Yeah.
So they were hanging from post to post, and that's how they slept there. There was a full-time staff doctor, and there was also a pilot that would go over there, get the sick people, and they would bring them back over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what this building is. It's still standing until today. It was used as a home for 3 families that actually work for the oil company, Shell.
Yeah.
They were over there. After that, they did, in the 1950s, they didn't use it anymore, and it's now in the hands of the government.